behalf of the board of Dasra, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to Dasra's first philanthropy forum here in the United States of America. We have a similar forum over the last 6 years in Mumbai, and it's a big gathering, and it's a huge fixture out there in India. And it brings together different stakeholders and new ideas on giving, change, and impact. And today, it's become a 3-day event. Every year, it's a 3-day event, a day each for CSR, philanthropists, and social entrepreneurs. We hope to get all your support and the support of the people who'll come in for the rest of the day in achieving similar success here in the US. Through the day, we'll hear a lot about India's issues. So perhaps allow me to talk a little bit about Dasra at the beginning before we move on to all the rest of the issues during the rest of the day. Dasra is a strategic philanthropy like no other. Pretty unique, even if I say so myself. It was founded in 1999 to catalyze social change in India. It does so by transforming pre-existing ecosystems into thriving ones. Dasra acknowledges that this can only be done by breaking down silos within an ecosystem and breaking down egos and collaboration between stakeholders for making the impact sustainable. Dasra makes a case for using clear goals, impact measurements, and transparency to enable sustainable change. We channel growth capital, funding to support new thinking, and in our chosen sectors, we do have a sectoral approach. We build ecosystems to connect philanthropists, social entrepreneurs, local communities, and other stakeholders. We measure our success by the success of the ecosystem, and we measure it by the impact of the ecosystem rather than purely our contribution to it. We are therefore the catalysts. You, all of you, can be part of our ecosystem without going through us as well. Thus, the organizations and philanthropists who do work with us and who have worked with us over the years do believe in the big multiplier that we bring in the work that we do. In the past year, Dasra's 9 portfolio organizations have impacted 730,000 people across India. Dasra supports these organizations through capacity building, hands-on support. We are with them, we are married to them for 3 to 5 years. We focus on fundraising, human resources, monitoring, measurement, evaluation, and get involved in all areas of institutional building. The key is we do not want to reinvent the wheel. We want to use the resources on the ground that already exist. We're not afraid to use government resources. We work with local entrepreneurs, local social entrepreneurs who have a dream. We scale them, and we build infrastructure around them. And we can do so effectively because we are on the ground as well with them. So of these 730,000 beneficiaries that were impacted by Dasra in the past 1 year, 325,000 were women and children. During the same period, the Dasra portfolio organizations have grown 143% and have been funded, seen an increase of funding by 52%. So Dasra has a sectoral approach, and let me give you an example of one of them, and it's one of the themes for the day today, adolescent girls. Adolescent girls is a major focus for Dasra and has been a major focus for the last 2 years, addressing critical needs of women, children, and girls and mothers in India. Over half the girls in India are no longer attending school by the age of 15. 780,000 newborns under the age of 28 days die of preventable causes. So we built an alliance. We built a girls' alliance within Dasra. This alliance has a vision for every girl in India to one day have an education, have the skills, be healthy, be safe, and to be able to make choices about her life. They must be empowered to be part of the productive economy. The Girls Alliance brought together USAID, the Kiawa Trust out of the UK, Piramal Foundation, one of India's largest corporate foundations. All of them will be speaking today, in order to drive $30 million in funding towards the sector, of which we have raised 9 million so far. We have a target. By 2018, the Girls Alliance would have written more than 25 research reports and white papers, delivered 150 high-impact interventions at on-the-ground organizations, channeled $30 million to the sector, mobilizing a diverse funding base of 200 funders, collaborated with and brought in 750 stakeholders, engaged with the government, so you can already see the multiplier, and we would have, very importantly, mainstreamed the issue in the national consciousness. Dave will talk a little bit more about what Dasra does, but I'll want to end on a personal note. My wife Anne and I met the dynamic duo sitting out there, Deval and Neera, a couple, husband and wife founders of Dasra and currently co-CEOs of Dasra. And we met them when we were living in Mumbai in 2007. At that time, Dasra was a small, passionate outfit, but we realized it had great potential. And I realized when we met that Deval and Neera had done all the hard work. They had done all the hard work required as a startup. And very importantly, they had proof of model. They had proved the Dasra model was unique, but it worked, and it worked well. So a few tense meetings later, we realized it was about having the confidence and having the ambition to scale up. And that's exactly what's happened over the last 5 years. Dasra has seen incredible growth, strong organization, systematic approach to philanthropy and to impact. And now Dasra is very well known for their innovative approach in tackling the gaps in some of India's most toughest and sometimes unpopular social issues. Deval and Neera themselves are an inspiration. They gave up on their promising investment banking careers right here in New York City, and they went back home to the home of their parents' birth. They used their skills that they learned here in America and in business school to devote their lives to philanthropy, or specifically to enlightened giving, which is what Dasra means in Sanskrit. It hasn't been all smooth sailing. I've seen them bounce around a bit with lots of rough patches along the way, but they've stuck it out in tough times. So it's been my great privilege to have been associated with Dasra through all these years of great change. We have a great lineup of speakers today, very accomplished, who've done great things in this area over their lifetimes as well. And I'm sure it'll be a fascinating day. We need your help, we need your support, we need your awareness, we need your involvement. And I do hope we can convince all of you to come join the Dasra family.